Long ago, in the heart of Sumatra, where dense forests met the vast ocean, a great leader was born. His name was Dapunta Hyang Sri Jayanasa, the first recorded king of Sriwijaya. Some believe he descended from the ruling elite of an ancient kingdom, possibly the Malay kingdom or the Funan civilization. Others suggest he was a divine ruler chosen to unite the fragmented lands of the archipelago. What is certain is that he was raised in a noble environment, surrounded by leaders, warriors, and spiritual figures who prepared him for a great destiny. From a young age, Dapunta Hyang showed extraordinary strength, wisdom, and charisma. He was not only a warrior but also a spiritual figure, revered by his people as a ruler with sacred powers. In the traditions of the time, a king was more than a political leader. He was believed to possess supernatural abilities, guidance from the gods, and a divine mandate to rule. The defining moment of his reign came in the year 683. A monumental event known as the Siddhayatra was recorded in the Kedukan Bukit inscription. It tells the story of how Dapunta Hyang led a sacred expedition, setting sail from a place called Mananga with 20,000 troops. They journeyed through rivers and seas, eventually arriving at the banks of the Musi River. This expedition was not just a military campaign, it was a spiritual journey, a sacred rite to establish his divine rule over the land. With his mighty army, Dapunta Hyang conquered territories and unified the scattered settlements under the banner of Sriwijaya. The empire quickly grew into a formidable maritime power, controlling key trade routes between India and China. Merchants from across the world came to Sriwijaya, bringing gold, spices, and silk, making the kingdom immensely wealthy. But Dapunta Hyang was not just a conqueror, he was also a visionary ruler. Under his leadership, Sriwijaya became more than a center of trade. It became a hub of learning and religion, particularly for Buddhism. Monks and scholars from China and India traveled to Sriwijaya to study, write, and spread Buddhist teachings. The kingdom flourished as a beacon of knowledge, attracting great minds from distant lands. Evidence of his rule can be found in inscriptions such as the Talang Tuo inscription, which records his wishes for prosperity and well-being for his people. This inscription reveals the heart of his leadership. He was not only concerned with power and conquest, but also with the welfare of his subjects. He built irrigation systems, supported religious institutions, and ensured that Sriwijaya remained a prosperous and harmonious kingdom. Yet, despite his strength and wisdom, time was relentless. As the years passed, his body grew weak. The end of his life remains a mystery. Some legends claim that he achieved moksha, transcending into the spiritual realm never to be seen again. Others believe he passed away peacefully, his final resting place lost to history. Although he was gone, his legacy endured. The empire he built thrived for centuries, becoming one of the most powerful kingdoms in Southeast Asia. Sriwijaya ruled the seas, influenced cultures, and left behind a history that would be remembered for generations. Dapunta Hyang Sri Jayanasa, the great founder of Sriwijaya, was more than just a king. He was a conqueror, a spiritual leader, and a visionary who transformed the archipelago into a center of trade, learning, and culture. His story, though partly lost in time, remains a testament to the strength and brilliance of one of the greatest rulers in history.